And breaking news coming in, and China's pollution gyan for India. China's Indian embassy prescribes pollution fight. After opposition cites clean air in China cities, China joins in, says smog war is not an overnight affair. A statement given by the Embassy of China in India about India's pollution control strategies. Remember, the issue of air pollution in India, especially when it comes to Delhi NCR, has been a fraught matter for several years. We've been reporting continuously on how multiple Indian cities are in the most polluted list for the entire world. India is seeing unprecedented pollution situation. And as with every year, we are seeing more and more AQI, higher and higher AQI levels, and questions are being asked about how governments are taking steps to curb air pollution. We've seen multiple orders being passed by India's Supreme Court, the National Green Tribunal, and the various high courts. We've seen the political fight over steps to combat pollution. And now, after the opposition parties had raised the issue of how China combated its high pollution levels, especially in Beijing and Shanghai, the Chinese embassy is giving tips to India. The Chinese embassy saying combating pollution is not an overnight affair. Remember, even today, the Supreme Court of India is set to hear the issue of air pollution in Delhi NCR, and we've been looking at how various factors affect pollution since 2018, when a detailed in-depth study of the contributors to Delhi NCR's air pollution crisis was done by the IMD and SAFAR. We know that it is not just one factor, but multiple factors, whether it's transportation, whether it's construction dust, whether it is industrial effluents, emissions, as well as traffic. We are seeing stubble burning is a big issue, and also Delhi NCR's geographical position, wind speeds, climate changes. All of it is contributing to Delhi NCR's pollution crisis. But it's not just Delhi, it's multiple cities across India which are facing an air pollution crisis. Pranay Upadhyay joins me on this story. Pranay, the Chinese embassy now telling India that combating pollution, I beg your pardon, is not an overnight task. What exactly is China trying to say?
You know, China trying to say and show its example that how they have fought the menace of pollution, how they have contained the situation and improved the air quality in Beijing, in Shanghai, and various other cities. Since the issue is being debated, inside Parliament and even on the streets of Delhi NCR region because of the AQI situation, now China found a reason to give gyan to India. But if you see, the validity of Chinese data is under question, because many environmental experts are also raising questions about the purity of data, the quality of data, and besides that in order to contain the PM 2.5, the ozone levels have gone up in China. So these are also the flip side of this thing, and we know that Anisha, that how China under its leader Mao Zedong fought during the Great Leap Forward, fought against the four pests, and in fact ended up killing all the sparrows in China, which actually led to the Great Famine. So, you have to balance, you have to see the ecological balance, and we also have to see that what is the difference between the government structures in India and China. We are two different nations with two different governmental approach, and India is also concerned. India is also battling and fighting the menace of pollution. But this has been a trajectory, a usual trajectory when for a growing country, when there is an industrial revolution, when there is an industrial leap in any country, then this is an unfortunate but a natural byproduct of the situation. We have seen in Tokyo as well. We have seen a similar situation in London as well in past.
All right, thank you very much for that, Pranay Upadhyay. China telling India that it is not an overnight thing. But remember, AQI levels, not just in Delhi NCR, but across the country, have been a source of serious concern. And just yesterday, NDA ally TDP had cited cleaner air in the Chinese cities. sought firm fight against the smog situation. Let's listen into what was said by the TDP leader.
We've been discussing it. I've been in the parliament for the last 6 years, and there are so many senior members who are there for so many years. Whenever I speak to them, they say every December, every winter session, we discuss on this topic for 1 or 2 days and then move on. But I think there needs to be a concrete step needs to be taken. If you compare with cities like Shanghai, Beijing, or even Mexico City, which which were worse than what we are experiencing right now in New Delhi. But they made a lot of changes, very hard, hard changes, and they've seen how much of a difference it can make for the city and for the environment and for the quality of life and quality of air as well.